I'm spilling tea on myself. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a favorites and hate-its of January. And I didn't really have any hate-its, I just had like a couple products that were like, like I'll still use them, but I just don't really like them, I guess. They were just kind of average and I feel like they could have done better. So yeah, we're gonna start with my favorites and end with the hate-its. Alright, let's start with the most important thing. The new Kathleen Lights and ColourPop Dream Sweets palette. And this is just an overall great palette. If you wanted to do more of like a pink red tone, you could do that. I've done just a full cool tone look with the blues. I did kind of like this cut crease where you use this cool tone and you mix in the reds and it looks really nice. This palette's just super versatile, it blends really nice, and it's only like $16, so it's really, really good and compact. The next thing that I don't have with me because it's in my backpack is I bought it's a ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick, and it's in the color Chai. I didn't want to get another Ultra Satin because I'm tired of this happening where it gets on your teacup, and that is probably the most annoying thing to clean. And so I don't like transfer, so I wanted to try their Ultra Matte Lip, and so I ordered that. But everyone was always saying that it was really drying, but I love it. Like, it doesn't come off. Like, I ate Chinese food and it didn't come off. So their color in Chai, which is like a nice brown color, I love that color. I'll put a picture up because I suggest you try an Ultra Matte Lip if you're tired of transfer. Next is the Wet n Wild Gold Bar Highlight. It says it's limited edition, but they brought it back so they could always just put it in their permanent line. But I might as well talk about it now before they take it away again. But it's this really nice gold shade. Sorry, there's a bunch of swatches from earlier, but this is, I'm also wearing it on my face today. It's like a pure gold, but it's really good for any skin tone, honestly. And then it has like this pink star kind of in the upper corner, if you can see that. I don't really go towards that because it just kind of, I mainly like the gold part and not really the pink part, but this is like $3 and it's really, really good. Up next I have a Fiona Styles Shear Sculpting palette in medium dark because the light medium, I guess, sorry that was loud, was not dark enough for my skin tone. Like, it was like really, really light, but I have these, if it would focus, and I mainly use that middle shade and this shade over here. This one looks really muddy on the face. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it'll just be super patchy, and the other ones are really nice, so I've been using this a lot. And probably my favorite blush of all time is from Pacifica, which is a really like not expensive brand. It comes with this cool mirror in the back. I think I got it in an Ipsy bag, but it comes with 2 blushes, and I love this one. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing most of this today, but I don't really like to wear a lot of pink blushes, and you think this one wouldn't show up that like well on my skin, but it really does. It's this really nice light pink nude-ish shade, and it doesn't it wears really nice, and it doesn't leave your cheeks looking so fake. It looks more like a natural blush, and that's what I really like about it. And if you just do like a tap of the other color, that also looks really nice if you want to switch it up. Up next is actually my little Z palette, but it's the Mary Luminizer Highlight, and I did have this in my Ipsy haul, and I always wanted to try it, but I never wanted to pay the price for it because it's pretty expensive, at least for a highlight. I do have a Becca highlight, but that was free, so. But this is a really nice champagne blush. It's a really nice champagne highlight, and it really goes with any, I feel like you could really use it on any skin tone unless you're like super deep, but this is a really nice shade, and it's if I ever run out of this little sample size, I'm probably gonna go buy the full size because I really like it and it lasts all day. I don't have it on today. I don't know why I pointed to my face, but yeah, it's really, really pretty. I have two eyeliner favorites, which is actually a first because I've been using the Essence one for a while because it was cheap, but it would dry out real fast. But I wanted to try something different from the drugstore since Essence you can only get at Ulta, and Ulta is an hour away, so I wasn't gonna drive. But I got the Maybelline Master Precise one, and I was nervous at first because this tip is like longer and very pointy, and so it's really flexible too. And so I thought it's gonna go everywhere, and yeah, it's gonna go everywhere. So I tried it though, and it actually makes doing a wing pretty easy. So I really like that. And then I got this one in my Ipsy bag. It's from Ciate. And this is just like your normal felt tip liner. And it's really, really pretty. It's black, my favorite color. And it lasts all day. I do have it on today. I've had this on since 4 in the morning. All this makeup has been on since 4 in the morning. So this does last all day. The current time is 6:21 at night. So if you want your eyeliner to last 14 plus hours, get the Ciate one because it's magical. Finally, I got some brush favorites. These are mainly and then I have one highlight brush. I did get this one in my Ipsy bag. It's from, honestly, I can't even read that, but it's really cute. I like it. You could probably find it on the Ipsy website. The letters on it say L36, and it's something glam. I can't read the beginning words. I don't know if maybe you guys, probably not. I don't even know if you can see anything on there, but yeah, that one's really nice. And then I have two Morphe brushes. I have the Morphe M167 and the Morphe M432. I honestly want to know who comes up with these numbers, but this one is like a flat one to be able to put eyeshadow on really nice and pack it on, and then this one over here is really good for the lower lash line. So I've been using these a lot. I'm glad I did buy them. They're actually not that expensive. They're like $4 to $6, so they're definitely worth it. They're in a really nice quality too. Alright, and I got two things that were kind of like eh, and one thing that I absolutely hated. So we'll just do the absolutely hated is this fan brush that I got off Wish because it sucks. It doesn't pick up any product, barely, and it makes a straight line on your face. I complained about this in my 5 first impressions video. It sucks. Don't get this. Like I said in that one, get the more rounded, fluffy brush, and just don't get the fan brushes off Wish. Alright, the next thing that was kind of like, was this new Maybelline Temptations mascara. I think once it dries out, it'll be a really good mascara. But if you can kind of see on the wand, it's really clumpy and chunky. And you have to go in with something else to separate your lashes unless you like the super, super clumpy look. But it also did rub off on my concealer, and I don't like that. So I have a bunch of other mascaras that don't do that, so when a mascara does that, I just kind of like just forget about it because I don't like it when my eyes just look black underneath because it's smudged. And finally, I have a Morphe palette. This is the Morphe 35F. It's called the Fall into Frost, and I did get this at an Ulta store in Orlando when I went on vacation. But this is a really, really nice palette. I was just hoping for a little bit better quality. You have to use Max Fix Plus on these eyeshadows. If you do not use it on these shimmer shadows, most of them aren't pigmented enough to be like in your face. Yeah, so that's like my main problem. I feel like I wish those were a little bit creamier. They're kind of dry. There are some shades that are like super nice, if you can see that, but they're just alright. I mean, this was only $20. That's why it's kind of like an eh. I don't really reach for it because I don't care much to always use Max Fix Plus. Sometimes I just want to be able to put the eyeshadow on and be done. So this is for more in those days where I'm in the mood to try a little bit more. But also, my main problem isn't with the shimmers. If you use the Max Fix Plus, it's really nice and I can work with that. But it's these, more of these matte shades on the bottom, which I think the concept is really cool, where you have the shimmers up top and the mattes on the bottom. But the mattes just aren't pigmented enough for me. They just kind of all look like the same shade. There's not enough variety, I guess. So like these three will look the same and these three for some reason will look the same. So it's just kind of, you just got to keep building. It's a lot of building with those shades. It's not super pigmented. And so I just kind of reach for other mattes besides those. Like in my Morphe 35O palette, that one is really good with the mattes. So I'll reach for that one and then use some shimmers out of here. So yeah. Alrighty guys, that is the end of this video. If you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to, comment down below your favorites of this month, if you found anything new, since there are a bunch of new launches. So yeah, comment below your favorite product, and I will see you guys in my next video.